Hi everyone, my name is Megan and today we're going to be doing a high-low exercise. So what that means is we're going to have a little bit of a warm-up. We're going to do 3 sets of 3 different kinds of exercises, and then we're going to do a cool down. So to start, I just want to start with some marching, kind of set the pace for the rest of the video. So we're going to start with some marching, and you can bring your knees up as high as you want to. If you really want to increase the intensity, bring those knees all the way up as far as you can. If not, just kind of get into a rhythm. And we're going to do this for about another 10 seconds, and then we're going to add in our arms. Alright, so our next thing we're going to do is we're just going to kind of swing our arms out a little bit, kind of get some stretches going, warm up those arms, and then in about 10 seconds we're going to switch to some arm circles, and we're going to go each way for about 15 seconds, okay? So now we're going to start our arm circles, and I'm going to start going forward, and you can go as big or as little as you want, and you can pick your own speed. All right, and in 5 seconds we're going to switch directions. All right, we're going to switch directions, so if you're going forwards, go backwards now. And we've got another 10 seconds of this. And then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to do a tricep stretch starting right about now. So we're going to take this arm, we're going to pull it back over our shoulder, behind our head. We're going to keep that march going, making sure we're breathing, and just stretch this one out. We're going to do this for another 15 seconds or so. We are going to switch sides. All right, 15 more seconds. And then we're going to move into some side steps, making sure to keep that pace, focus on our breathing. All right, now let's switch it into some side steps. So we're just going to side step. You can tap if you want to, kind of makes it more comfortable. And while we're doing this, we are going to add in some bicep curls. We're going to have these for about 30 seconds or so. If you want to increase intensity on this, you can just add some weights, speed up your side step, or you can not tap, kind of hold it there like this. All right, and then we're going to switch to going like this. So we're going to throw that elbow to that knee, kind of throw in some high knees, making sure to keep a steady pace, but a comfortable pace. And we're going to do this for about 10 more seconds or so. All right, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. The next thing we're going to do is some hamstring curls. So we're going to go like so, making sure to kick those legs back, almost hitting our glutes, not quite. And we're going to keep our pace with this, and we've got about 15 seconds left of this. With this, you can add in your arm movements, kind of look like you're skating or something. Okay, and then we're going to switch to jumping jacks. You can do the classic jumping jack like so, or if you want to, you can do the side step and move those arms up and down. We're going to do this one for 30 seconds as well. Being sure to keep up that pace, focus on our breathing, really warm up those muscles. Again, to increase intensity, you can do actual jumping jacks. All right, and then the last thing we're going to do for this warm up is we're going to do some toe taps. I'm going to go in a box like so. This, and we're going to do this for about 30 seconds. If you want to increase the intensity, you can really make those steps bigger. Decrease, you can just stay in one spot and just kind of tap away. All right, so we are going to start our first set. So we're going to have 4 exercises. We're going to kind of roll through each one, figure out what we're doing, move on to the next one, repeat it, add another exercise, and then keep going, okay? So we're going to start with some marching, and we're going to do this for about 30 seconds or so. We're going to make sure to keep our arms moving, opposite arm with opposite leg. Again, if you want to increase intensity on the marches, just bring that leg up, like so. or you can speed it up if you would like to. Either way works. We've got about 5 seconds left, and then we're gonna add in our heel taps. All right, heel taps. With this one, you can increase the intensity by either going faster, bringing that knee down and kind of doing a squat, or you can add in some bicep curls. We've got about 15 seconds left of this, and then we're gonna go back to our march. We're gonna repeat this and then add another exercise on after that. Okay, so 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna go back to our marching. Do this for another 30 seconds. Being sure to focus on our breathing, keep up that pace. If you need to, you can pause the video, take a drink of water, whatever's comfortable for you. Okay, we've got 15 seconds left. Keep going, you're doing great. 5 seconds, and we're gonna go back to those heel taps. 3, 2, 1, back to those heel taps. Being sure to really dig that heel into the ground, push down. Work our legs. I'm gonna put some bounce into that. And then what we're gonna be doing after this is we're gonna add on some jumping jacks or side jacks, whichever is more comfortable for you. Alrighty, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna do those jumping jacks or side jacks, whichever one's comfortable for you. We're gonna do this one for 30 seconds too. And then we're gonna go back to our march. And we're gonna repeat the process, and in the end, we're gonna add another exercise. We're gonna try to keep up with our pace. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going back to that march. Opposite leg with opposite arm. Really making sure to swing those arms and get them engaged. And then in 15 seconds, we're gonna go back to our heel taps. 10 seconds to go. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Those heel taps. After this, we're going to go into those jumping jacks or step jacks, whichever one you want to do. Again, doing each of these for 30 seconds. Keeping up with that pace, really digging that heel into the ground. We've got about 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Into those jumping jacks or step jacks, whichever one you want to do. And then in about 20 seconds, we're going to go into some squats. We aren't going to go all the way down, just about a 45-degree angle or whatever's comfortable for you. And with that, we're going to involve a punch, cross-body punch like so. All right, in 3, 2, 1, we're going to start those squats. And then what we're going to do is we're going to add in cross-body punches as we're squatting. And we're going to do this one for 30 seconds. If you want to increase the intensity on this, you can go lower for sure. Just make sure that you're keeping the proper form. Those knees are not passing your toes. All right, and then in 5 seconds, we are going to repeat this set one last time. So we're going to go back to march. Again for 30 seconds. Making sure to move those arms, keep them engaged. We really want to get a full body workout with this. Okay, in 10 seconds, we are going to do the heel taps. 5, 4, 3, 2, and heel taps for another 30 seconds. You're doing great, keep it up. It's kind of an intense exercise, but it's a good one. We've got 15 seconds left of our heel taps. All right. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going into those jumping jacks. Again for 30 seconds. I'm going to continue with my stepping jacks. Really making sure to move those arms as I go. Getting that full body workout. All right, in 10 seconds, we're doing our squat and punch. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's start that squat and punch. At these ones, you can do it at your own pace, whatever you'd like, whatever makes you comfortable. If you don't want to go down as far, you can kind of just put a hop into it, like so. We're just trying to work all of our muscle groups. So what we're going to do, in about 5 seconds, we are going to take a breather, and I'm going to explain our next step to you. All right. Take a little breath, wiggle it out. We've got another set coming. So this one's going to involve some side steps, a lunge, some high knees, and some hamstring curls, okay? So in about 5 seconds, we're going to start. We're going to catch our breath. And if you need to grab some water, feel free. You can pause this video, and then you can come right back to it. But we're going to start with some side steps. So let's get into that. You can do a side tap, or you can do this kind of full step with some taps in it. If you wanted to increase this, you could definitely add some weight. Do some bicep curls. Again, we're going to be doing all of these for 30 seconds. In 10 seconds, we're going to add our lunges. 3, 2, 1. All right, we're just going to go into some lunges. Making sure that knee does not pass our foot. Keeping that good form. You can add weight to increase this. You can go lower if you want to. Or if you need to decrease the intensity a little bit, don't go down as far. Just kind of step into it a little bit. Okay, and in 5 seconds, we're going back to our side steps. All right, let's get into our side steps. Again, adding that arm movement if you want to. Increase the intensity, really get that full body workout that we're looking for. After this, we're going to go back into our lunge, and then after our lunge, we're going to add another exercise. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go back into those lunges. Again, going as far as you want to, whatever makes you comfortable, whatever intensity you want to be at. We just don't want any discomfort or pain. The next thing we're going to be adding is our high knee. We're going to do that in about 10 seconds or so. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get into those high knees. I'm going to go opposite arm with opposite leg. If you want to, you could add some free weights in this. Increase the intensity a little bit. Alrighty, and in 10 seconds, we're going to go back to our side step. Okay, side step time. Keeping that rhythm, really focusing on our breathing. Really involve those arms. 10 seconds, we're going back to the lunge. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to that lunge. Again, you can add free weights or keep your arms comfortable wherever they are. To decrease the intensity again, you can go slower, Kind of really get in that squat, lunge. 5 seconds, we're going back into that high knee, okay? 3, 2, 1, back to that high knee. And then after this, we're just gonna add in some hamstring curls. Work those out. Got about 15 seconds left of these high knees. Be sure to focus on your breathing. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna go into those hamstring curls, like so. Just like we did in our warm-up. Alrighty. Got about 10 more seconds of this, and then we're gonna get into our set number 3. I'll explain it while you guys catch a breather. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Take a break, catch a breath if you need to. We'll go into set 3. Alright, so for our last set, we're going to be involving a grapevine, some knee to elbow activity, some V-steps, and some side lunges. Alright, so to get into that, let's start with some grapevine. So we're going to go side, 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 tap. Sometimes it feels really right to clap in this. You can if you want to. We're going to do this for 30 seconds. Alrighty. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to go into that knee to elbow. Okay? We're going to do this one for 30 seconds as well. Really making sure to get that knee to that elbow, really driving that knee up, getting a good stretch on. And in 5, 4, 3, 2, we're going to go back to the grapevine, all right? Tap, tap. Go whatever speed makes you comfortable. Making sure we're involving those arms. Alrighty. And in 5, 4, 3, we're going to go back to that knee to elbow, okay? 1, and knee to elbow. Doing great, you guys. This is our last set. Then we're just going to do a bit of a cool down. Really making sure to involve those arms. Get those knees up there. Got about 15 seconds left. Then we're going to add in our V-step. Okay. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to step forward with whatever foot you want to lead with. Step back. 2 steps forward, 2 steps back. Really involving those arms again. We want to make this a full body workout. If you wanted to, you could add some dumbbells in while you're moving those arms. Okay. In about 5 seconds, we're going back to that grapevine. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Back to that grapevine. Tap, tap. Really including those arms. Again, if you want to make this harder, you can go faster. You can add some weights onto your arms while you're swinging them. After this, we've got that knee to elbow. We're going to start that in about 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's get that knee to elbow. If you want to increase the intensity, you can add a hop into it. And we're going to do all of these for 30 seconds. You're doing great. We're just about done. We're going to do our V-steps next in about 10 seconds. Awesome job, you guys. All right, let's get into that V-step. Again, making sure to swing those arms. If you want to increase the intensity on this as well, you can take bigger steps Really make it a motion. Okay, and then in 10 seconds, we're gonna add in that side lunge. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna go into a side lunge. Making sure to get both sides. Only going down as far as we're comfortable. If you want to increase the intensity, you can add some weights, or you can just hold your hands like I am, or on your hips, whatever is comfortable for you. Awesome. All right, after this, we're gonna get into our cool down. So we're gonna bring it back to a march in 5 seconds. All right, let's get back into that march. Go at a comfortable pace. We're gonna start this cool down right now. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna bring our arm across our body, making sure not to grab our elbow. We're gonna stretch this out, keeping that march on, focusing on our breathing, going at a comfortable pace. And we're gonna switch arms and do this side for 15 seconds or so. You're doing great. It was a hard workout, but we got through it. All right. 3, 2, 1. We're gonna go into a tricep stretch again. So we're gonna bring that arm over. We're gonna kind of pull on it, whatever makes us comfortable. Being sure that we're still comfortable. We don't want to experience any pain with this. Okay. We're gonna switch arms in about 5 seconds or so. All right, let's switch arms. Keeping that march going at a steady pace. Remember, we're trying to warm down, so if you want to slow it down a little bit, feel free. All right, 10 seconds left of this stretch. And then we're going to stop our march and we're going to go into an oblique stretch. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so now what we're going to do, if you need support, you can put your hand on your waist right here. We're going to take one arm, we're going to bring it all the way over, and we're going to stretch out sideways, like so. We're going to do this for about another 10 seconds or so. You should be really feeling this in your obliques right here on your side, if you're really getting a good stretch on. And we're going to switch in 3, 2, 1. We go to the other side here. Do this one for about 15 seconds as well. After this, we're going to go into our quad stretch. So let's do that in 3, 2, 1. Bring it back up. So we're going to grab, if you need to hold on to something, feel free. But we're going to grab our foot. We're going to pull that up, okay? Like so. Making sure to keep our leg in line with our other one as much as possible. We're going to hold this for about 15 seconds or so. And then we're going to switch sides. All right. And 3, 2, and 1. We're going to slowly put that leg down, make sure we're comfortable. And we're going to switch sides. So we're going to bring that leg up, try to keep it in line with our other leg as much as possible. Pull it up as far as you can, making sure there's no pain, just a little bit of discomfort is great to get that stretch on. Really making sure to calm down our breathing, cool down, do what we need to do. Okay, we're gonna bring that leg down in 3, 2, and 1. Our last stretch we're gonna do is we're gonna put our heel into the ground, and we're gonna grab our toe, just one leg at a time. We're gonna try to pull that toe up a little bit, making sure we're comfortable. If you need to hold on to something, feel free. But we're gonna do this for about another 10 seconds or so. All right, in 3, 2, 1, we're gonna switch legs and do this for 15 seconds again. Really making sure to feel that stretch, focus on that breathing. All right, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna stand up and we're gonna shake it out. We just had a tough workout. Kind of shake it out. Really make sure we're getting our breath back into place. Feeling good. Thanks for a great workout, guys. Hope to see you soon.